Hello, Trash Tuesday family. We are starting off today with a really, really big announcement.
It's so exciting. Oh my God, my earphones are so excited. It's actually so exciting. We just needed to switch some stuff up. It was getting a little bit.
Yeah, like we love a female energy for sure, but we also feel like we want to be more, I don't know.
Like universal. But also I will say, like when I did start this podcast, when we all started it, it was like, didn't you kind of want it to be for guys? I mean, it accidentally was for girls.
Yeah, that was just an accident. Like
it was cool. Like we love having girl slugs, but it was like, I do like to be in the male gaze.
Well, I just think comedy is like for men.
Yeah.
And so we decided to make a big change. It took us a long time behind the scenes to kind of orchestrate this.
But it worked out. It was all amicable.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%.
And I went to Skankfest.
Yes.
I thought, what better than getting like some Skankfest energy up in this bitch?
And it just so happens that when Annie went to Skankfest, she met someone there that we felt like was going to be the exact right fit for Trash Tuesday. Yeah. And so we are making the big change. And we're really, really excited to introduce you guys to the new co-host of Trash Tuesday.
All right, bring him out. Bring him out.
His name is Kyle.
It's Kyle. He won't ever say anything about being a girl. He's got really broad shoulders.
Kyle?
What's up?
Tell us what you think our fans are missing.
What's up, little sluts? What's going on today?
Everyone's called sluts instead of slugs now.
I actually am having sexual tension with Kyle.
See, it's like we can get a completely different person here, complete different gender, and Esther will still have the same vibe.
Now,
you guys have questions for me?
Yeah. Kyle, what are your thoughts on comedy and comedians and stuff?
I think comedians have their heads so far up their own asses.
Oh,
you know,
that sounds hard.
Name one, and you know, we'll see where I go with it.
Annie, no! Annie, no!
You know, I work out with. We go to the same gym, actually.
Do you ever?
Annie!
Whether you're starting small or scaling up, ShipStation makes ship happen.
Ship and grow more with ShipStation. This holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free holiday shipping. Use promo code Trash Tuesday today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code Trash Tuesday.
It's time to talk about female hair thinning. Over half of women will experience hair thinning in their lifetime. It's totally normal. We all have dealt with it. Your hair story could help another woman. Join the conversation at shedthesilence.com. That's shedthesilence.com.
Guess what, slugs? We're coming back for another wilder and crazier and way better live stream.
Yeah, baby, we're coming back live!
I'm scared.
We should have a doctor on site.
Honestly, are we even allowed to talk about this? I feel like you've heard enough and secret time and you see it. When you believe it, you see it. It's going to be amazing. So fun.
We are going to be very interactive with you guys on the live stream chat, and it's all going down November 17th at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
Again, you can get your tickets at moment.co/Trash Tuesday.
Get tickets at moment.co/Trash Tuesday.
All right, you guys. I'm so excited, Sluggies. I am on the road. I'm bringing Jessie Jetski Juicy Johnson with me to San Jose next weekend on the 11th and 12th with Josh Potter. Maybe that's 2 weekends from now. I don't know math or calendars. It's going to be so fun. Please come out to that one. I will then be the 17th and 18th. I will be in Plano, Texas. Then we just added some more dates. I'm going to be in Las Vegas. I'm going to be in Michigan. I'm going to be in a bunch of places. Go to annieletterman.com/shows. I cannot wait to meet you.
Hi, slugs. My tour is starting so soon. It is time to get tickets. I'm coming to San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, and Phoenix. My favorite places. You can get tickets at EstherOnIce.com. I can't wait. Hi, you guys. I've missed you.
Uh-oh. Here we are again.
I love this.
Here we are.
I love this, Esther.
What the
I want
missing?
to cuddle you when you look like this.
I had a feeling this was a very Khalyla baiting shirt.
Well, it's actually, it makes me want to hold you tight.
What it is can I tell you what it is that Esther like has recently had her hair and makeup done, so it still looks good.
I think so, because she has
and
the
you're
curl.
falling for it because she kind of is making it look like a little messy, but it's not. It's because professionals were involved.
It's
That's why
true.
you're attracted
I'm
to it.
holding on to it for a few more days than I should legally be able to.
But that's the hottest look, right? Like falling asleep in
Yeah.
your makeup.
What are you in
Yes.
Esther's movie? What are you going to be in it?
Annie, that's a really good question.
Oh, because it's so interesting. Everyone I seem to meet is in Esther's movie,
Including my ex-boyfriend.
It's just so, you know what's so crazy? Your new boyfriend, Trevor, too. It's just everyone I run to, it's like I'm bumping into the stars of Esther's movie. You know what it reminds me of? Alone Together. It reminds me a little bit of Alone Together.
This is going to sound fake. I literally have very little to do with casting.
Wait 1 second, Annie. I am in the movie.
I know you.
'cause She's not going to cover the tattoo on her arm.
My character is.
By the way, so glad there's not an Annie on that body. That is when I'm not, there's no FOMO for that.
You charge me
For the
for a fee.
tattoo.
No, my character is a Tiger Belly fan. I've decided.
Is that for real?
Well, no, but just in my
That's
head
so
because
funny.
there's a freaking Khalyla tattoo. Although it is confusing because Bobby is actually in the movie, so I don't know. But you said that this will be like a girl that my character met in Hawaii.
In Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That I fell in love with or something.
Had like a 3-day just love affair.
Yeah. That's very on brand.
Yeah.
Okay, so also it's still disgusting.
Esther,
We can change the subject if you want.
Did I tell you
Disgusting.
I went on a date with a girl?
Can I know more?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
How do you know this?
How'd she taste?
Yeah, I told Annie.
How did it
was
go?
me. Oh, while you were filming, we were fucking each other, bitch.
Wait, how did it go?
Ask her. She's telling you exactly how it went down.
Yeah, we went down on each other.
Okay, well then that's fine. Let's go again. That's fine.
She waxed for me.
I did.
She waxed her 2 little Asian pubes.
How was the date?
It was nice. It was nice, but I don't think I'm ready for anything. That was like proof that like I'm like, she's like hot chick, super nice, super smart.
Can we see a
super
picture
cool.
of her without anyone else seeing it?
Did you meet her online?
I turned my Hinge on only to girls when I was in Hawaii.
I did that before.
Oh, this was in
When you
Hawaii.
when you get out of the type of breakup, when you go through the breakup that you went through. Oh, she's cute. Oh my God.
Let me see.
Dom. Oh my God.
Give it to me now.
You know what I'm seeing.
What?
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I
Give it
that's
to me.
exactly
Okay.
that's exactly what got me there. I was like, oh, I
She
can.
knows that.
Can we
The
say what
dog
that
so
is?
Cute. The dog is like the cutest thing ever.
How's her body?
Incredible.
so
She's
hot.
hot. She's a hot chick.
Well, of course, yeah. Who am I asking?
Wait, how did
Carlos
it
is actually jealous. This is
go?
where it gets weird.
Whoa.
Find out Carlos this whole time has been like really hoping that our prank was real.
Titties.
I know.
Oh,
Titties.
Yeah.
You stay out of this.
She's so pretty. She have a deep voice.
Yeah, she has like a very like soft girly voice. She was really pretty. We had a really good time. Like we drank a lot. Like it was a really nice
Did she know who you were?
Yeah.
That's weird.
A little bit. Yeah. But she was still like super like chill about it. But the next day, because I drank too much the night before, I preemptively ordered an IV for the next day because I knew I was
Oh, I
gonna be
love an
hungover.
IV.
Right. So I was like, I need my Myers cocktail, my glutathione. I
Oh.
need all of these things. So I booked it the night before. So the next day I get a phone call and it's a woman who gets on the phone and she was like, hey, so-and-so do you usually see this person? Is this person your usual nurse? I'm like, yeah, that person is my nurse. Like he comes over every time I need an IV. And she's like, I'm really sorry to have to tell you this, but he passed away.
Oh my God.
And there I was just hung over, like feeling like I'm dying. And now my nurse is dead.
How did he die?
It was a pulmonary embolism, like a blood clot. And I was devastated that Sunday. I was like, this is not going well.
Wait, this is really. How old was he?
Young.
What the fuck?
And incredible. Like I loved having him over doing my IV because he was wonderful. He was a wonderful nurse.
Get ready to Bleep, bleep, bleep.
That is so sad. I'm so sorry.
I know.
Oh no. If it helps, my cousin died 2 weeks ago. Is that funny?
I'm sorry, Esther.
This is someone that matters to her, okay? This is her Merce.
How insensitive, Esther. My Merce died.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, but how did your cousin pass?
Competition.
No, it is obviously sad, but I am awkward with sad things. Please don't think I'm like a sociopath. But no, my cousin was struggling with breast cancer for 14 years.
Wow.
And she passed away 2 weeks ago, which is so sad. And, you know, that was my mom's first niece, and she was born when my mom was 12. So, like, that was like the little sister my mom always
Hence
wanted.
the competition.
So,
did you name your miscarriage after her?
oh my God, Annie. So,
I'm feeding you what you want.
So, yeah, I guess I'm just relating. I don't know why I brought it up. I feel awkward now.
No,
Change the channel.
R.I.P. to your cousin.
Yeah,
I'm
it
so
is
sorry.
sad. It is really tragic. It's horrible. Breast cancer. We need to get our checks.
Right. Let me just, since we're in the game of one-upping,
Yeah.
my half-sister died of breast cancer
She did?
at 28. Yeah.
At 28?
28.
Guys,
Annie, your
to
turn.
honor the one-upping, I'm wearing like really padded bras.
Whoa!
Are my breasts. Here are my breasts.
Whoa.
Oh
And I'm a
my
Cancer. And I'm a
God.
Cancer. So there you go.
I hate breast cancer.
Oh my God.
I do too.
Clip it. There's the clip.
Just to be clear.
I hate you did it like extra like girl. You're like, I hate
it.
cancer.
What else? I have a mystery to present to you guys and
Is
the
it
audience.
how possibly everyone in the world can be in your movie except me?
Oh my God, Annie, don't do this to me.
No, it's not a big deal. I'm used to it. It's been, how long have we been friends?
Okay, so Carlos, I texted you 2 TikToks last night. The first one that I sent you, I'm going to ask you to play it, but I want to give you guys some context because this is like...
Wait, before we do.
I was about to make the wish off of it and go, I wish she would come up with an idea that's not from TikTok.
Make a wish.
I wish Kyle would kiss me. Okay, so... You guys know I spend like all my free time scrolling TikTok. I found this guy on TikTok and I feel this connection to him. Like he just spits real facts. He's kind of nerdy and like very honest and he's weird in a good way. Like he's very Esther-y. Like this feels like the kind of guy that like I would have been best friends with in preschool. Like something really weird, right? I feel this connection to this guy.
I feel like you would have hated yourself.
What do you
If you
mean?
had you to hang out with, you would have been so annoyed with you.
In preschool?
You both would be like, I'm cold. You'd be like, I'm cold. No, I'm cold.
So he is a mystery man. Like I don't know who he is. There's no evidence like of his real name, of anything about him. However, because I've watched all of his TikToks, he's dropped 2 hints that are really, really interesting to me and our world. So the first hint is he said, actually, his twin brother is famous. He has a famous twin brother. And I've checked all the comments. No one knows who it is. Okay? And then in another TikTok, he mentioned that he's friends with a lot of comedians.
I know who it is. It's Rami Malek's twin brother.
This guy does
Everyone's
not
like-
look like Rami Malek.
Oh, you can see his face?
It's not that.
He looks exactly
It looks
like him.
exactly
You would-
like-
Then no, he doesn't. Okay, so again, he has a famous twin. He's 6 feet tall.
Is it Scarlett Johansson's brother?
No, dude. Well,
Because she's married to Colin Jost.
what is?
Oh, Annie, you're really coming.
No,
to the
I know what
there.
Scarlett's twin looks like because I've looked him up because he literally looks like your twin
He
and you
does
look
look
like
like
her.
him,
It's very weird. Carlos, will you pull up the TikTok so we can show the girls what he looks like and his personality and see if anyone fucking can figure out who this guy is?
Does he use any filters? On
Is it a
No.
male? Is it a male
His-
twin or
his-
It's not.
No, he stitched this video and I also, but the, you see his face. He's not hiding his face, but there's just hints and I'm like, who is his brother? Why does he know comedians?
Also,
I
you wanna
asked
know
that
who was
girl
at the-
out, by the way, and she never responded to me. That girl whose TikTok this is.
Really?
Yeah,
How did you ask her out?
on Raya.
I know, but what did you say?
I was probably like, hey, hi, how's your week going?
How come we haven't matched on there?
I feel like the algorithm thinks you're too hot for my level. So like I only see people like Bobby or something. But like for you, it's like
Wait, so you
only have it on males? And Bobby does
if
too?
you're on the search by
Oh
city
my
pic,
God,
guys
that's the
come
twist,
up.
you guys. Carlos and Bobby are kissing.
Bobby wishes.
honestly, I think
I think he does.
I really think so. I think when he gets upset about you and Khalyla, it's not because of Khalyla.
He's over Khalyla.
Yeah, he's over.
Okay,
I'm chopped liver.
play this and we need to figure this out.
All right, throw in.
She's bok choy.
Oh, they're hiding like off-brand schizophrenia. Essentially, the ability.
Oh, so wait,
like,
can you
a
pause?
top-tier
Yeah.
comedian is
He's talking right now about how if a guy is too funny, that they're schizophrenic, and he's basically talking in depth about how like comedians are shady if they're funny. Just listen, but also observe the mannerisms and everything.
Okay.
Oh, they're hiding like off-brand schizophrenia. Essentially, the ability to become like a top-tier comedian is derived during the adolescent stage as a coping mechanism. But what happens is they get some symptoms of schizophrenia. So a second voice develops, but the second voice is their own voice. So it's not like they're hearing
I don't know if I
voices,
agree with this.
but it's kind of like gaining control of your intrusive thoughts in order to produce funny jokes. It's a lot like that. But you also get other symptoms like introverted anhedonia, which is like the inability to like feel happiness. So like that's why you get the trope of like the depressed comic. They also don't like going to therapy. So it's like really hard to get a comedian to go to therapy. So like getting anything treated is like a pain in the ass because they think that they're smarter than all therapists and understand the human experience on a deeper level than a therapist. So that's why they do that. People who are too funny, you should be suspect of.
Okay. A lot going on here.
A lot. Bobby has this theory that Koreans and Filipinos are like the funniest Asians is because we've had so much trauma, and that, you know, a lot of the comedy or the intrinsic is like a coping mechanism to always just kind of
Jewish people too.
right.
Why aren't women funny? Why aren't we? Why are we so unfunny? We have to have our period. You guys are mean to us. We're just not funny at all. It's so weird. We've never been funny.
But yeah, I don't know.
Do you see how this guy is like spitting out introspective, intelligent, interesting things that
He
like
couldn't look more schizophrenic talking about other people being schizophrenic. I mean, he literally is talking and looking like a schizophrenic.
all the comics were like, chill, bro. Like, but who is this guy?
I kind of know what he's saying with where there's like two voices, but I don't have two voices, but I am constantly looking to tell a joke at all times. And it is a defense mechanism I learned as a child.
It is?
coping
Wait,
mechanism.
what I want to
Yeah.
ask you guys is, do you hear your inner voice? Like when you have a thought, do you hear your thoughts play out as a voice in your head, or do you just have abstract thoughts? Does that make sense? Because apparently there's two types of people. One that can hear the thoughts and one that don't hear thoughts. I don't hear thoughts. I have abstract thoughts and ideas, but I don't hear myself saying them.
Me neither, yeah. I don't.
But some people do hear a voice.
I don't know.
I'm talking so much that I couldn't possibly. It just comes out like I think of something and I say it immediately. That's when I got good at comedy, though. Honestly, when I used to like hold back, I would miss timing and stuff.
Interesting.
But you don't have a voice either.
I don't think I do.
I'll try to pay attention. What if
Yeah.
it becomes schizophrenic?
I'm scared.
No,
Or
it's
not
either you
to.
do or you don't. If people that do are very sure they
Clear
do.
they do.
Yeah.
That they have a
yeah.
voice?
Yeah. Like Bobby does. He's like, I hear my thoughts.
Do you ever do you guys talk out loud to yourself when you're alone?
I used to do this thing as a teenager where if I would have a thought, I would say it out loud to see what it sounded like if I were to hear myself say it, because I would have intrusive thoughts. So I would say
Oh,
it out
that's
loud and be
interesting.
like, that sounds so dumb.
If you were like, if you were to remember voice memo, that would be cool too.
Right.
You would know that you sound crazy if you say something
Right.
like to.
Just because sometimes it's easy
Hard
to
on yourself.
believe your intrusive thoughts, but if you say them out loud, you're like, oh my God. Like,
Wait, that's a really
That's what
good
I'm thinking?
that's a great exercise, I feel like. I never used to talk to myself. Like the thought of people talking to themselves, I felt like was like hacky and weird. And I'm like, you don't really they couldn't possibly do that. But then I've like kind of started to do it and I actually really am into it. And sometimes I'll film myself a video like that's just for me, just for my records. Like, okay, Esther, like here's this, and like talk to myself. Is that
Narcissistic?
That's what athletes do. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like before a race, you have to like envision everything from start to finish, and you have to like tell yourself in the mirror every day, like you are this, like just affirmations. I think that's what it is. That's all it is.
Mirror work.
Yeah, mirror work.
I sort of talk to myself in the sense that I know Todd has stopped listening, but I don't care. Like I just must talk. Like it just must come out of me or
Okay,
I'll die.
but so then could you talk if you know you're in a room by yourself? Could you talk to yourself?
I could like sometimes like if I'm mad, like I think if I'm mad at myself, I would probably like say, but then I have to try to like change it, you know, like say something nice or whatever. But it is like, I mean, I'll do the mirror work, but I mean, I definitely am like, this is a little not.
It's like cheesy.
It's cheesy, but I'll just keep doing it until it works.
Yeah, it's almost like you have to sort of forget how cheesy and self-conscious you should feel about it.
Yeah.
And just embrace it and be like, wait, well, this is a helpful free tool at my disposal. I might as well use it. But doesn't that guy look familiar? Like someone help me here.
He looks so much like someone, but what type of celebrity is this?
I don't know.
And is it a girl or a boy?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's a guy, but
he kind of looks like Adam Pally a little bit.
I was gonna say that too, but I already Googled. He doesn't have a brother.
The biggest hint to me is this guy says he's friends with a lot of comedians.
He's like a skinny Adam Pally.
And he was heavy. He was heavier. He talks a lot about how he lost
I know,
weight.
I'm making fun of Adam Pally being pudgy.
Oh,
what if he's friends with just
bitch? Don't mess with Carlos and wait.
Yeah.
He got all serious.
Formal.
Well, if that was true, wouldn't he be outed
Formal
by now
Carl.
by one of those comedians?
Unless these comedians don't fucking consume other people's content.
But can we be real about comedians? And first of all, you can blow up on Instagram and your comedian friends could be like comedians that have never been paid for a spot or something too.
Right, people we don't know.
If people latch onto what you're doing, it's not necessarily like he didn't get successful on TikTok because like a famous person shared his thing necessarily, right? Like it's like he could just have been like, he could be friends with the people that like do the mattress comedy.
What's mattress comedy?
You know, where they could just be doing it off of a mattress on the street. You know, they're always like in like a garage or something doing comedy. And everyone in the audience is other comics going, ha ha, ha ha, to their jokes.
Honestly, that's generous. I feel like at open mics in my day, nobody did that even.
I know, that's how we got good.
So Esther, what is this stuff?
Athletic Greens is this magical, special, healthy powder that you take in the morning, and it literally has all of the vitamins and minerals and nutrients you need, so you don't have to like be in a rat race of trying to eat the right salad and veggies and shit. Like, fuck that. I'm eating pizza and Athletic Greens.
I don't get my day started without it. I put it in. I love to drink it with cold water. I use my matcha stirrer and I take it down the hatch. It makes me feel so good and ready to face the day. And I never have to stop to think about, do I need 3 salads to make up for, you know, my vitamin and mineral needs for the day?
You just chug that baby. It tastes delicious. You feel good. You feel healthy. You got to worry about nothing. Everything else after that is a bonus.
It's also lifestyle friendly. So whether you eat keto, paleo, vegan, dairy-free, or gluten-free, it contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals or artificial anything, while still tasting pretty good.
And it's all in one. It's all there. All the 75 vitamins and minerals you need in one place. And Athletic Greens has over 7,000 5-star reviews, and it's recommended by professional athletes.
And right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition, especially heading into the flu and cold season. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/Tuesday. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/Tuesday to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Esther, you ship a lot. You're a shipper.
Yes.
You're a businesswoman.
All of us here use ShipStation because we all have our own kind of like small businesses. And so ShipStation has been extremely important and valuable in that process for me.
And ShipStation works with all of your favorite places to sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. You can manage your order from one simple dashboard, automate routine shipping tasks, print shipping labels, and easily compare rates and delivery times to optimize every shipment.
And let's not forget, like, it is about to be the holiday season, which is really hectic. So you're going to want to make these processes as easy and as streamlined as possible. And that's why ShipStation is such a good choice.
Also, I just feel like I want all my sluggies to get rich. Guys, the internet exists. It's time for you to start your own business, create your own things. Etsy, all these things are real, okay? Get ShipStation to help with your small businesses. Get rich with us. Let's do it.
Go.
Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life.
That's a really big deal. You guys, this holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free holiday shipping. Use promo code Trash Tuesday today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code Trash Tuesday.
He looks like, I'm getting Adam Pally.
Yeah.
What about John? John Gabris, I'm just thinking because Adam Pally and him have that show.
Yeah.
Adam Pally.
Is this an awkward time to say that John Gabris is in my movie?
No, everyone is. I can't. It's not like the only awkward thing would be if you like. Are you trying to find out who it is so you can cast it in the movie as your co-host, your female co-host? No, I'm not even. Listen, I don't want to be in your movie. I just want to let you know how it is like a who's who of everyone I've ever met isn't. I keep bumping into people that are like, oh, I know you. I'm actually in Esther's movie.
If there was a role for you, it would be yours.
I don't care.
It's a
I
lot
don't
of guys.
want a role. Oh, it's a lot of guys?
Yeah.
The male gaze.
The male gaze.
She's trying to make a hit, guys.
Um,
No, I don't want to be in your fucking movie.
So yeah, that's my new mystery man.
He has nice eyes.
Oh God, Carlos is really starting to come into his homosexuality today. We were on Bad Friends earlier, and he kind of came out.
I didn't
What?
come out. I just told the story about how I took Molly and a casting director like tried to hook up with me in a bed.
Really? What happened?
Esther pretending like she's never heard this story.
Esther
No, I don't
pretending
remember.
like she hasn't been in bed with a casting director. Sorry, I don't. That's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
First of all, casting directors don't have
They have
power.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I have no interest in you physically.
Oh.
Andrew was telling me the same thing. He was like, they don't have power. It's okay, Carlos.
Wait, but why were you in a bed with someone like?
It's just a
Molly.
house
They haven't done
party.
Molly. They haven't done Molly. They don't understand.
Oh,
It's
really?
just like a bedroom where people were doing like drugs, and that's where the Molly was. And it just hit me really hard.
And then you're just standing on a bed. Then you're
can't
laying on
relate,
a bed.
Esther.
Not till our live show.
We can't relate.
I have to say though, like that sounds so fucking fun to me to just be in a bedroom with a group of people and you're all doing drugs and are happy. I
Is
think
everyone making out?
that's what I've been longing for.
No, it wasn't.
I've had some like
Oh.
weird. I had like a back in Santa Fe. I guess it was ecstasy. It was like before Molly. It was, and we pulled like my friend's like mattress onto the floor, and then we were all like just rolling really hard. But there was just one married couple, and it just threw everything off because everyone was kind of making out, and I was like, I don't want to make out with your husband. I don't care if you guys are open. I just don't want to make out with your husband because
Were you
we're
guys
gonna.
good friends?
We were all friends. We were all like worked at the
yeah,
same bar and stuff. So it was just like, I'm not making out with your husband. First of all, I don't want to make out with your husband. But then second of all, we're gonna get off the ecstasy at some point, and then I'm just gonna be the girl that made out with your fucking husband.
Wait, that is such a fascinating concept to me right now because I'm like, would you, if someone wanted you to make out with her husband, I'm like, would I? I don't know.
No, I'm like all for like poly everything. There's actually these like fucking adorable poly girls that come to my shows when I go to Irvine all the time. They're so cute. And but I want to get to the bottom of, they were telling me like one of them, like I was like, did you break up with the girl that were in a throuple? And the one girl's like, I broke up with her. And the other girl's like, I didn't break up with her. And I'm like, this is messy, bitches. And I'm like, why'd you? And she goes, the girl had such a good, she goes, because she won't come to the show with us. I was like, good girl. That's right. But it's like, they're sluggies. What's up, our poly slugs?
Wait a second. Was she asking you to make out with her husband, or was he?
Yeah.
Did other girls make out with him?
Well, that's a good question. It's just kind of, we were all kind of like wandering around this living room, like rolling around in these mattresses. And then he just became one of the people that was in front of me leaning in. Because everyone was kind of
Maybe
touching
he
and
sought
making out.
you out.
It sounds like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't her telling me to do it. But I was like, even though I was like figuring they were probably open because they're doing Molly with all of us or doing ecstasy. But it just was like, I just don't want to be like, if you're poly, if you're in an open relationship, like, God bless you, shalom, like, l'chaim. But I just don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to be involved in it.
Yeah, that seems sticky.
I don't want to be in a sticky sitch.
Yeah, that feeling of dread, even when I drink alcohol, is like something that is like, it's no bigger hell in my mind than feeling like, what did I say? What did I do? Who did I do it?
Did I fuck someone's
Who did I
husband?
do it with?
Yeah, it's always that. And even now, like even when I have a drink or two, the next morning, that I feel that same dread. And I know what I did. I know, but that feeling of like, what the fuck did I do?
Dude, I would
all
black
for you.
out every time. So I was like, I would wake up in the morning like, what did I do? And like, if my phone wasn't broken into 2 fucking pieces, I would always wake up, my phone would be in 2 different rooms with the flip phones. It was like such a hell. Thank God I quit drinking before iPhones came out. Is that crazy? That's how long I quit drinking. But I mean, I would have been just breaking a computer every night. I would just been smashing a fucking computer every night. And like, but if my phone was still with us, I would like just have to like text everyone sorry. Like I'd have to just be like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I would just wake up with this guilt and this dread and just like, what did I do?
Same. And before I would leave the house, I would always take 6 shots of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, you got to
before even
pregame.
leaving the house, because I didn't have a lot of money.
Yep.
You don't have money to go to the club, so you would get almost as close to blackout as you could before leaving
Yep.
the house. Bring the bottle, drink more in the parking
Oh my
lot,
God, my
and then go
bag,
in.
my purse was like clink,
Yes.
clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, so it was like a race. And I think that 2 a.m. cutoff or 1:30 last call really makes it more urgent.
Yes. Oh my God. When they say last call, I'd be like, shots,
Exactly.
shots, everyone shots. Like, oh my God, they're going to end.
I actually
I would
think
wake up
that's-
reaching for more alcohol. I was like, had to keep going.
I think it makes it more dangerous to have like a cutoff time, because then people start to really feel like,
Get
I got to
fucked
get
up,
as much
yeah.
in. And then they do.
Yeah.
And then we all black out.
And then you're fucking blacked out, bottomless in an Arroyo.
I'm making out with a fucking cockroach in the fucking alleyway,
I once had a
Esther's
sleepover.
like, ooh, cockroach. Oh my God, this is so sad. This is how you relate to it.
I once had a sleepover with a famous model, and she's better now, but
What does that mean?
but I never had seen anything like this. We woke up in the bed in the hotel room, and she rolled over and grabbed a bottle
Yeah.
and drank it.
Oof. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get the shakes if you don't.
Yeah, you
feel
just start
worse.
over. We used to call it, we called Jack Daniels OJ. So we'd be like, pass the OJ.
Right. So it's like,
In the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't that like make you so, like the thought of that makes me so
It makes
sick.
you less sick.
less sick.
It's the hair of the dog.
It's coming down.
That's
off
what
of
that
it.
means, hair
Yeah.
of the dog. It's because I don't know why. Can you look up why it's called hair of the dog? But it's like when you're already like drunk, like you're still fucked up. It's still in your system, but you're like not in a good place with it. So then you drink more of it and you're chill. You're good.
Right. So when you go on benders, it's best that you just don't stop, because if you stop, then you have hours of feeling like shit, unless you have an IV nurse. But if your IV nurse dies, it's better to just
Topical.
pick
And
up.
this is how I lost 5 years of my 20s.
A shortening of hair of the dog. Wait, what?
A shortening of hair of the dog that bit you, a folk remedy for rabies by
Oh, for the
placing
wound.
hair from the dog that bites onto the wound. This is,
It's by taking the thing that you think is making you sick.
sick.
And
Yeah.
actually remedying it with it.
Taking the hair of the dog to treat the rabies bite is the same as drinking Jack Daniels
To
when
fix your
to
hangover.
avoid the hangover.
So basically, a bender you should be drinking the whole time, and then what happens when you want to stop when you have to stop your bender?
Oh,
Is it hard as a spinner to be asking about benders?
I mean, the week after, I'd say like now, if I have a good night of drinking, it takes me about a week to recover.
I could
I feel
never, ever drink again.
Anxious, depressed, dark, just like I have night sweats. It's horrible. It's horrible coming out from like a big night of drinking now for me.
Wait, Annie, can you tell me why would you never drink?
I will never have a hangover again. I will never deal with it again. I get just like, if I don't sleep, I get a hangover. Like I still have my voice loss from Skankfest still from last week. But I mean, I wasn't sober. I was sober. Let's just say I had some AA meetings in the bathroom stall, if you know what I mean. My sponsor was there, as I said last time, Manscaped.
Wait a second. Do you know?
Wait.
I was like, oh, my sponsor.
Manscaped.
I hung out with Manscaped, dude. It was so fun. Manscaped came out.
Do you get hangovers from doing like acid or shrooms? Is there like a come down?
It's just I don't sleep well, so I'm just tired. And maybe dehydrated.
Wait, why don't you sleep well?
Because I'm fucking.
Because they act like uppers.
I'm going nuts. You're like up for. It's like acid. You could be on for like 11 hours. Oh God, I had so much fun.
Wait, I missed the episode where you talked about it. Like, what was acid like?
It was so fun. I was laughing. We just had so much fucking fun. I can't even believe it. I was telling them they fucking bumped me on the show, and I was like, this is not the time to bump me. I have timed this perfectly. I was like, oh my God. I was like starting to trip on acid on stage. I was like, oh God. It was crazy.
You took acid before?
Yes, because I timed it all because I wanted to get fucked up all day. So the fun part about festivals, I think, is like the hang, right? Also doing the shows, but you just can't wait till your show's over to get all fucked up because it's fun. It's like tripping with all my friends. It was all my friends from like New York. It was people I hadn't seen in years. Mike Cannon, Mike Feeney, Scott Chaplin. Like it was just Sean Patton, just like these people that I like. We were like in the fucking trenches together back in the day, and just like so many jokes, so fun. And then like Josh Potter was there, and like Hormos from the Comedy Store, just like so many people. It was just like, and then I met like Joey Avery is my new boy. Like it just was like,
and insane. Kyle, I heard,
and Kyle was Kyle wasn't allowed in.
Was Kyle tripping on acid as well?
Kyle was, he was on Molly, and nobody else.
He seems like a cocaine guy.
He was on coke.
Yeah, for sure.
Todd was there, obviously, but it was just like every room I walked into was so fun. It was so fucking fun. It was just like the fans were so nice. I was saying this on the last episode. I don't know if it'll stay in or we'll just put it in here, but it's like the Skankfest fans you think are going to be like the most misogynistic scumbag. Like they were angels. Like it was like safe, fun environment.
Annie's Angels.
They were so good. It was so fun. Kim Congdon was like fist fighting people in a fucking ring. It was crazy. Some girl was like beating every girl's ass. There was like one Skankfest girl that's just like the fucking most ripped, like thick, heavy muscle woman.
This doesn't sound angelic.
It was
punching?
Angelic. It was, I don't know how to explain it.
Annie's Angels. Wait, would you do acid in like a non like festival situation? Is that the kind of thing you'd ever like do at home, or is that pointless?
At home, but just like, I mean, I guess.
She's asking for herself.
Yes, I am projecting here. Like, or how is it?
No, we'll do acid together.
What does it do to you?
She's like, I'm sorry, I actually cast John Gabris in
as my acid.
Doing acid with me.
What do you like? How does it? I know Dave gets so mad at me when I ask these questions, and if anyone else is getting annoyed, I'm sorry. But like, how does it compare to like?
That's so sad that Dave has made you so paranoid that you apologize to an audience that's not even here yet.
Well, he's just like, act like you've been there. Shut up. Everyone doesn't need to know you're high.
No, we like that. No, we like it. We like that you're. It's funny that you're like this weird little drug prude.
But. Tell me, how does it compare to the other drugs?
Which ones have you done mushrooms now?
I did like a little bit of mushrooms, but it wasn't.
I accidentally did a lot of mushrooms. I was in a hoodie with sunglasses on at one point, just like.
So naturally, over half of women will experience hair thinning in their lifetime.
I'm one of them. When I turned 30, my hair just started falling off my head at a really rapid rate. I was getting really desperate. So when I found Nutrafol. What I love about Nutrafol is this. It doesn't promise to be an overnight fix. It's something that you take every day, and really, really good ingredients do. Like these are just good vitamins.
Yeah. And they're like they want to normalize hair loss. They want to normalize hair thinning and make it normal.
And it's such a thing that maybe women, we never really talk about it. Like the focus is always on like, you know, men like male pattern baldness and whatnot. Like,
Carlos is always stealing the show.
But we experience something similar. Go ahead.
But even all the mommy sluggies too. Like I know all the like moms lose their hair a lot. A lot of women in pregnancy lose their hair. It's like.
I have to say women dealing with hair thinning has always been a very private conversation in my life. Like, it's something I've always talked about with my mom and my sister, and I never see people or I never even just see it out in the world. And that's why it is so cool. Nutrafol does want to normalize women openly discussing that their hair is thinning, and it's something that they want to fix. And because Nutrafol offers a solution that's actually just healthy and based on not gimmicks, I'm really proud that they're our sponsor.
And hair thinning is a reality for millions of women, yet most are reluctant, like you said, to discuss it.
Nutrafol is a clinically effective natural supplement brand. And so we want to invite you guys to check out shedthesilence.com, because let's talk about it, right? Like, if your hair story could help another woman, I think we should all join the conversation at shedthesilence.com. That's shedthesilence.com.
But acid is are you saying dolphin-assisted suicide?
Dolphin-assisted birth. Have you heard of it?
Oh, birth. I don't know. I just heard that much, but that's so funny.
Yeah.
We gotta knock you up. Now that I know about this, you gotta have a kid.
No, I've actually been thinking about it, and not to announce it to the world, because I know that everyone will be like, let me be your sperm donor. But I am looking into doing it by myself, and I am been really careful about who I think I want, my criteria for sperm donor.
Well, if you want to loosen up that puss, why don't you start by popping out one of my embryos?
Oh my God.
Why don't you loosen that vajasshole up?
If you're going to carry one of hers, you'll take one of mine as well. At the same time, Annie and Esther twins.
Basically, we don't think we're going to be able to have one.
Wait, can you do that?
The embryo is bigger than Esther.
Wait, is that possible if she had an frozen embryo, and I put 2 embryos inside?
Oh my God, that would be so cute.
That's what I would love to go
do that.
in on a surrogate with someone and do that.
Well, then
she's so Jewish. She wants half off.
Yeah.
But then I would have to require that I get 100% custody. That you can be auntie mom,
Well, we know you'll spoil them, so
you can keep mine. Wait, are you?
Finally, we got someone to raise our kids. That's been the whole problem. That's why we haven't had them.
What is your criteria in terms of? Do you want someone you know or a stranger?
That's been the biggest back and forth I've been going through.
And
I want to know the nature of somebody, who they are, if they're good, inherently good. But then I talked to the doctor. Dr. Musa, shout out, he's great. But he was more it doesn't matter. He's I have 3 kids and all are completely different. The genetic gamble, is just, you just never really know. You could have a baby with the most pious saint and have you know what I mean?
Did you just hear pie?
But
I heard strawberry rhubarb. I'm ahead of you.
But yeah, I think I have some of what I think I want,
I have an idea. Esther, why don't you list all of the people in your movie and she can pick one? Do we have enough time?
Bobby?
Do we have enough time?
Well, is there anyone that you know that's on the consideration?
Yeah.
Can you tell us or not?
I don't want to say yet,
Okay.
but I have asked certain people hey, would you consider this? And they'd be yeah, that sounds cool.
They want to fuck you, Khalyla.
No, we don't. We're not going to bang it out.
They think they're going to get to fuck you.
No.
Khalyla, nobody's going to be yes, I want to have a kid with you and not get to fuck you. You're too hot for that.
These are guys
Are they gay?
who usually don't, not usually. These are guys who don't necessarily want children.
Right. That's probably
but they fit the criteria of what I want. I like a, I like a good country boy.
My God. Is it Theo? He wants to have sex with you. That's so mean.
Oh yeah, to just carry the baby but not do the.
It's the ultimate cock tease.
I don't.
So good.
I don't want to bang it out traditionally with them. No, I don't want to have sex with anybody. My sperm.
You don't want Theo's big fat ass in between your legs.
Got
to
think about
big
that.
ass.
I really thought about this because everyone keeps pitting me and Theo together, and I think about this all the time, and I just don't catch a vibe.
But do you think? But we do think he really has a crush on you, or we think he's kind of doing a bit.
He's doing a bit.
You think it's fake?
Really, I think he has a crush on you.
Because wouldn't it be fun to be the type of worshiping that Theo would do to you? Would be so hot.
He absolutely does not. We have our vibe off camera is very sibling love. I love Theo. I love him a lot.
You fuck your brother though.
Would you?
That is a good point.
Sibling love for you is very blurry.
That is.
You're the only one that's weird with.
Tricky.
Would you consider an athlete's sperm? Not even financially, just to have.
Not even financially. The fact that she had to say
Just the genetics.
it seems like someone else has
Creating an athlete is not number one on my priority.
because you were traumatized by being.
Yeah,
an athlete.
it's like there's so many. It's nice, like that you're a specimen.
Okay,
to get
I have a
6'5". Yeah.
I have a question. We know the apocalypse is nigh. This is hypothetical. We know the apocalypse is nigh. We have. We know that in 10 years, there's going to be not 10 years, 15 years. There's going to be crazy. Everything is going to be insane. We're going to be all fending for our lives. Do you want to have a kid? You have to have a kid. Your kid will be 14 years old at the point. Do you want them to be hot? Do you want them to be athletic? Or do you want them to be smart? Which is going to survive
Smart.
and help you?
You go with smart.
Smart. Yeah, crafty little savvy little thing.
I was thinking probably strong.
Hot.
Ah,
Hot people always win.
You're right.
You're right. The pretty privilege.
You can sell them off. You can sell them off. Make some money.
mm,
Right. So I would say a strong is probably third. I think hot would be second.
Manipulate. The
Manipulate.
hot ones can manipulate.
But then does anyone looking at beauty, is anyone's dick or pussy wet when there's its survival is on the line?
I
don't think
think
so.
I guess you're right. Because for myself, I would prioritize being smart. But when I think of my kid, I'm like scared. It's just gonna it's gonna be so weak. It's just gonna be so
Can I have
weak.
your neck problems?
Yeah. Is it banana break time?
My dream is if you birthed a baby and in 10 years he looks like little Hercules. Like have you seen that kid
Aw.
who's just so ripped?
He's so
And everyone's
cute.
like, and then everyone's like, what do your parents look like? And then it's you and Dave.
That's so cute. It's
But you got to
actually
see
so
little
cute.
Hercules.
Yeah, got it.
I think there's a
Because you
chance.
could be good at disciplining. Like
Yeah.
working out's just discipline. You could just make your kid and train them to work out all the time.
Oh, you're right.
You could discipline the shit out of a kid. I think.
Look,
Oh, so
I want that to
cool.
be your baby.
Okay.
Wait,
It
that's
looks.
them grown up.
Yeah.
Wait, it looks like me and Dave's baby already. The face and the hair.
No, neck up.
That's him
Cute
on
as
the
that.
He's so cute.
He was obviously roided as a freaking child.
I know,
Yeah,
it's like
that-
does seem a little child abuse. But
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
he's
100%.
so cute. Did he not grow tall though? Look
Mm-mm.
how not ripped he is now.
Oh, because it's banana break, I want to tell you guys what I've been doing probably 5 nights a week. I take my bananas.
Put it in between your legs.
You
Shake it around.
And-
Make Dave suck it.
You're a disgusting bitch. No.
Is that how I get on your movie? I gotta blow your banana.
Very nice. No, I put it in the freezer. I take it out. I put it in a blender.
She's such a hack. It's like
No. It's so good. It's so good. I make like a fake frosty. I do.
Up. We all have done that.
I know, but it's important. Almond milk,
Yes.
cocoa powder,
Uh-huh. Vanilla.
salt, a lot. And it's a chocolate salty drink. And it's so fucking good. And I just want everyone to know that just because I don't eat my banana here doesn't mean I'm not hoarding it
Doesn't
for
mean I'm not
later.
hoarding it in between my legs. For you to try to play this, you just figured out about banana.
I know, it
Ice
is
cream
sad.
is-
But remember, I had really not that much of a childhood.
I mean, I didn't eat it. It was during my, you never went like no sugar. You never went no sugar. That's the thing. You never went no artificial sugar until recently, till Carla started slapping things out of your hand.
Right. Usually I don't
You were a
incorporate
sugar kid.
fruit into
Yeah.
desserts.
You were gummy bears and
Dye color, like red 5 colored sprinkle.
yeah, a lot of like gummy worms.
Yeah, I would
she
like.
always had like Esther always like went to a place where they had candy in bulk and like made a bag for herself.
Yes,
I always thought it
feel
was
like
like a bag of yes, I've known you very long.
we have this place called the Sweet Factory at Old Orchard Mall, and
The thing is, you don't think I've known you because in all of your bodies of work, I've never been in them. So it doesn't look like you've known me.
I mean, one would argue you are a large part of the biggest body of work that I
Don't call
have.
me your biggest body. I know that was your new girl. Was your biggest body of work.
What do you think's when do you think's the hottest you've ever been? What age? Is it now?
Now,
Totally. And I'm only mentally ever going to believe that I'm always going to be at my hottest. Like I'm never, because I've done that thing where you accidentally see a selfie of yourself like 5 years ago and you're like, oh no, there's differences. I don't like them. And I've just decided like never again. I'm not looking. I'm happy with what I look like now and moving forward, period, end of story. I feel like we all are like
I actually feel like a little bit, I want to like love myself at every phase of my life, but I think I've gotten way hotter.
You are hot.
Like if you look back on like,
yeah, you have gotten hotter.
because I was always trying to like hide being attractive at all. Like I never wanted to be like.
That is a real thing. Okay, so, and I feel like you too even, but I feel like for us, because of doing stand-up, don't you feel like you were told like you can't, like your looks will distract from the comedy.
Yeah.
And so you like, you could never be feminine and like feel pretty and stuff.
Rachel Feinstein had a joke about it where she's like, why do female comedians have to dress like one of the Beastie Boys?
Fuck, that's good.
She was at Skankfest. Is she in the movie? Oh, she was so funny. Everyone was so good.
I think I just started wearing sleeveless shirts on Tiger Belly this year. Maybe once in the last one other time in the last 7-8 years.
Just in time to have a shoulder injury.
Exactly.
What do you
that
think?
tape.
It's the same idea that you have about trying to I don't know. I just felt like maybe people would you just don't want to.
You want people to listen to you and want to talk to you.
I had fake tits for a while too, so more and more so that I wanted to cover up. Always wear sweatshirts and stuff when I did the podcast. I don't know why. Maybe subconsciously I felt the same way you guys did. Where I was like, no, I can't be a hot chick next to Bobby. I would just be like, nah,
yeah,
t-shirt, whatever.
This is maybe fucked up to say, but I also feel like when you're in your 20s, it's like I just have this vision that predators want to rape you, and when you're in your 30s, predators are like, oh, she's old now, so I'm like, okay, I can just be myself and be hot, and predators won't be as interested in raping me. How does that?
Well, you did look so young until recently, and you still look young, but you look like a legal age now. You look 18 now. And before you looked so young, for you to be, you would have looked like me as my little baby slut phase, my 14-year-old backless shirts, walking. But I looked older than you look now then. So you dressing sexy as a kid would have been insane. Or as a 20-year-old.
It'd be pulling in too many pedophiles.
Yeah. I know, you are a good bait. We should put you on the end of a hook. Throw you at the Laugh Factory.
I know who's coming in first. Coming in first and coming in hot.
Kyle had a lot to say, honestly. I miss Kyle.
I miss Kyle.
I want to meet Kyle.
I gotta say,
let's have a threesome, me, you, and Kyle.
Carlos is like, what about me?
You're out, boy.
Oh, I got sleepy.
Esther, would you really know how to eat a pussy if it was in front of you?
Well, you gotta put a gummy worm in it. She'll slurp it on up.
How do you think your pussy eating skills would fare?
I think good.
Really? Where would you start and how would you do it?
Oh my God.
Have you ever practiced?
Yeah, have you practiced?
Pretended to?
On a papaya? Should we do that?
We would get demonetized.
Oh, really?
If we ate out papayas?
Look, Pete's like, we could let it pass. He's like,
let us do it, Daddy.
Should we do it on the live? We'll do it on the live.
All right, we'll eat out papayas.
We should have who's really good eating pussy, and I'm not allowing you, Carlos, to say it to you.
I don't think it's me. I
I
definitely.
didn't fucking say it.
But it's you're going to. It's gonna be so annoying.
Not
I don't
me.
want it to be you. We need someone that's known as a good pussy
we
eater to
should
come
ask
teach
a
us how to
girl
eat
that I've
pussy.
eaten out and get her to.
Don't try to make this the Carlos show. I'm bad friends, maybe not you.
Wait, we call his ex-wife? She would be
Her
so
number's
mad.
disconnected.
It doesn't exist. Wait, but do you? No, let's talk to the guys. Do you think that you're good at it, Carlos?
I think I'm good at it because girls have told me I'm good at it, so I'm believing them, and they come. That's literally why.
Do they squirt into your uvula like a punching bag?
I actually was going down on an escort like 10 years ago.
Oh my God. I
That's
love you for that.
so crazy.
She squirted, but I'm pretty sure it was pee and it went all into my mouth. And I drank a little bit of it. And I was like, that's so salty.
Squirt is mostly.
Is it like a pickleback?
It was at a really cool hotel downtown where they shot Interstellar. So when I watch Interstellar, I'm always like, escort, pee.
It's so funny to make an escort
romantic.
come. That's so like.
Did you get a discount?
I made an escort come once. Actually, after the Naughty show, we drove back from Santa Barbara, Esther. That night, I saw an escort like at 3 a.m. in Hollywood. And I made her come and she said I didn't have to pay her the $300. And she was like a hot 40-year-old.
Oh, Carlos, this is so romantic.
It really
It
is.
was a big deal for me. It was right next to the W Hotel, so it was cool scenery.
You're a real man, aren't you?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my God. I like how it's like a cinematic moment every time you're with an escort.
Why? Because he's making it up like a script.
I'm not making it up.
Back to you, Esther. You think you're good at it? You think you'd be good?
Yeah. Don't you think any woman who's interested in it would be good? Just like, isn't any guy who's interested in giving a blowjob good at that?
I don't think so.
Why did you get personally
Yeah.
attacked by that?
Well, just being interested in a subject doesn't make you
Correct.
No, I mean interested in wanting to do it.
like passion behind.
But you could get nervous because you're like in your head wanting to be really good at it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
right. Like,
True.
for instance, like I don't think I'd be good at it.
With those lips, bitch.
I mean, here's the thing.
I saw you
Because-
put an olive into my mouth and I went, ooh. I was like, is that squirt?
Because I think that wanting to do it is not enough. Because I've been with men who really obviously are like,
Oh, that's the worst.
and
actually,
they
when
try
really-
so hard, and it's just like, this is
They're
terrible.
just missing, and you have to like explain to them, and that hurts their feelings because they like it. They have in their head that they're good at it,
Right.
and then so you just have to be like,
Yeah.
uh,
That's the worst.
I actually think I've never had a bad version of that.
Really, when a guy is just so thirsty and he's like, I'm gonna fucking do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then you finally do
And
it
then
with
there's,
them,
like-
and they're like,
they're like-
ooh,
it's
it's,
like-
a little too,
not soft
Yeah.
enough. And
Oh,
you soften the
that's awful.
tongue. Can you not be so fucking?
I had a boyfriend in college that was so good at eating pussy that it's like it's actually insane. He was so good. He's like married with kids now, so I can't have him like on the show. But I mean, maybe his wife would actually probably.
Were you
get,
going to
like,
invite him to eat our pussies
Well,
on the
but he
show?
could show us how to eat. He could show us how to eat.
That's where I
girls
was
out.
going with
I
it.
He could
accept.
show us how to eat girls out. It was crazy. Like I was like failing out of college. Like we was just like not
Feeling out of college.
We just like wouldn't go to class.
Oh
Would you eat
my
you out?
God.
It was crazy. We'd be like about to leave, and he would just be like, start eating me out again. I'm like, I'm like.
You were
just
failing out
so-
of college because you were getting.
I mean, I was probably gonna fail it anyway, but he saved me the humiliation of like failing from my own brain.
Damn, that is so hot.
He was really a talented boy.
I would love to like have my life fall apart just because I was
You're just
getting,
like,
getting it good.
you look like you got flunked out of college for getting eaten out. Look at her. Doesn't she have like a I just got eaten out for a while outfit on?
Yeah, man. Peace.
I'm gonna make
love.
Todd eat me out tonight. I feel like I'm in an eat out mood.
Sometimes, isn't
I go, let's go to In-N-Out.
that is a mood though? Sometimes I just want to be fingered or ate out, and I really don't want to do anything else.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah, no, I talked about it I think in the last episode. I had a guy in my phone under mouth. He would just come eat me out.
Annie, you are a fucking G. You are a feminist.
Well, some
bitch.
guys are just like their ego is so attached to making
Yeah.
women come that they don't care. They're like, whatever. Or maybe they have like fucked up dicks or something. Like it didn't Harvey Weinstein, not to be like Harvey Weinstein's like, we miss you, buddy. Where you been? Kanye's being mean to you. Oh, I don't like how Kanye's speaking to you. But like,
I want to go down
Yeah.
on a chick and then have her be like, that was terrible, or that
Todd
was okay.
likes lesbo porn, but he doesn't. But Todd is so monogamous that I don't think he would like let me eat a girl out.
Really?
Even though, yeah. But I don't want to. I just want my Todd. I don't want anyone else. Is that okay, you guys?
That's
You
totally
sex
Yeah.
okay.
fiends? All of you sex fiends. I just
I
love
just
my
can't.
Todd.
I'm just surprised at how like the lack of confidence you guys have in your skills. Like, don't you think that because you've been eaten out and because you know what feels
I
good?
think I could do it. And I think maybe pressure, like the girl would have to let me know because there is like when guys do like where they do like a light sucking, like I don't want a strong suck.
I don't either.
And there has to be it has to be a variety. It can't just be the one thing.
Yeah.
But there's like the pressure and then the tongue, like the flat part of the tongue.
What about getting fingered at the same time?
Oh,
That's it.
heaven.
That's it. Heaven.
It's everything.
Especially from the back on all fours. If you just tap all three, that's like the best ever. Right?
Tap all three.
Yeah, because you get your asshole like rubbed, and then you get ate out, and then someone's fingering you at the same time. It's the best.
How many people are there?
It's a family reunion. It's a family reunion.
Wait a second, you've not had that? You're on all fours, Carlos. Here, you're on all fours.
Carlos.
Hey, Carlos,
Here, let me try it on you.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
tonight.
eat you out from the back. Okay.
I have a spot. I'm about to cancel my spot
Why?
to get eaten out. Maybe I'll make Todd eat me out in the basement of the
Look.
comedy store.
Right?
Oh my God.
It's finger on the ass.
Wait, hold eye contact
There's
with
something
me.
about, but also like the tucked in shirt is so funny.
Ass up.
I feel like my ass
Face
is
down,
nice.
ass up, please.
Face down?
Face down, ass up, please. Okay, yeah.
Arch the back a little bit more.
Okay, so the pussy's gonna be the pussy's gonna be approximately right here. So you're gonna have a finger in the ass,
Okay,
I wanna come get a
in
few.
or just rubbing around.
and then finger in the ass.
Wait, where's my phone?
Sorry. Finger in the ass,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Finger on the clit, right? And then eating,
Wait.
right?
Whoa, I don't think I've done that.
So you do this to the clit, right? Sorry. You do this to the clit. You rub the asshole, and then you're just right.
Carlos, are you okay? Did you come?
Oh, he's curling over.
He's coming.
He has a boner.
Wait, that's like always what I
Don't have
ask
bad
for.
friends, dude.
Oh, wait, that's so smart to ask.
That's always what I ask for. I'm like, is this on the menu? You have to
I will
ask for
say
it.
when guys are, I do love Todd, but things happened before Todd. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I used to love in dirty talk when guys would be like, I'm gonna eat your pussy from behind. Even though it's not really like it, I don't find it to be the best.
Yeah, I've never done
I
it.
don't find it to be the best because
Really?
we're lazy bitches, which like I would much rather a pillow.
Right.
princess.
I can't imagine being
And
relaxed.
I like to wrap my legs around and kind of
Oh.
trap them in. And
I think the live show should definitely have some sort of experimentation element.
our parents cannot watch this time.
I think experimenting is healthy for young women.
Guy, by the way, my bush is so big right now. It's like so crazy. It's so like I would just go to town and go, look how long it is.
I love that. That's like next level. I'm trying to think of whether or not I should grow my bush back, but it's just not happening.
He told me, I was like, what do you want me to get done? I was like, I'll do whatever you want with my pubes. He goes, I want you to have a landing strip, but I want it to go all the way up
Your belly button.
to my unibrow.
Yeah.
That is cute.
I want to do laser. When do we get our free laser?
Oh, yeah.
Laser
I'm down
is
to do
really not
laser.
expensive.
I know, but I want it. I just want to have like a laser sponsor. I feel
Yeah.
like that's my vibe.
We should cultivate that.
But it isn't that expensive. But you do have to keep going back.
And it
Lasers-
hurts. Laser sucks.
I like hurt.
Me getting our sponsor, laser sucks.
I have an addiction to getting my twin hairs, my shin hairs tweezed. Like only my shin hairs. It is so painful and itchy at the same time. Do you guys, have you guys tried
type
that?
of thing. I actually like have some. Do we have any tweezers in the house?
I might have some in my purse.
Yeah.
I just like. I feel like maybe someone can pluck my nipples or something.
Yeah, but I can't imagine yours are like coarse and dark.
Wait, let's do that
No,
on
I have
the
some.
mine art. Let's do
On
that
the
on the live show.
we'll grow them out.
Yeah.
All right, let's grow out our nips.
Mine.
Mhm.
I'm already there.
I'm already there.
Don't worry.
But how do we? But we can't show them. We'll just show a little.
Blur or cover the circle part.
Yeah, we can't blur them.
Do you think we could sell them?
Sell
Auction off
sell our
our
nipple
nipple
hair.
hairs?
Oh my god.
There's got to be a market for it.
Of course.
Really?
I'm sure you could sell
You
it.
starting with you? What's your bid?
I'm not buying your nipple hair. Grab it off Annie if I want.
Grab it off me.
Assault.
I'm gonna take it off on set. Oh wait, wasn't invited.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't even get a job as craft services. Can you believe that?
We can put it on those like microscope slides.
We
and
don't
sell
need
them
that.
way.
This girl is Asian. She don't have the hair like us.
Oh no,
There's
I do. Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh my god, I can't wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you.
Oh yeah, I got some good ones.
I have so much padding. Hold on, I have to go through the full padding. It's so crazy how much smaller my boobs are than this. I plucked recently. I'll grow up.
Fancy you.
I saw a girl. Oh my God. I saw a girl. Oh, I hope she's a slug. A girl driving down Lincoln Boulevard. She was mirror down. We're in traffic, stopped at a light, plucking chin hairs. I was like, if that is not the vibe. You know when you feel a stray hair and you're like, it must be plucked now. I will die. I will crash my car looking for tweezers. I don't care.
I have had that feeling. It's so gross. I have this like one
We all have
spot
one. We all have one.
where like every so often I touch it and I'm like, it's back. And
It's gotta
just
go.
this fucking stray single hair. And it really does. It's like there's a bug on me and I'm like, get it off me, get it off me, get it off me. Like I can't
It
focus.
has to go. Yeah, my whole life is like derailed.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel quite the opposite. I used to have these like wiry white hairs just pop out of nowhere in my body, and I would cry when they would fall off. I get really attached to them.
What?
Because they're wiry and thick. Like
Because her
almost
dad passed away.
and it's my dad coming through me,
His gray hair.
coming inside me.
The way you're telling it though, it's like they're your friends and then you miss them.
She is like this. Do you remember?
Bobby?
You have a tattoo of this bitch. You know her?
Bobby had a skin tag he didn't want to part ways with.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad I got rid of my skin tag. I look at it, I go, what was I thinking clinging to that thing? I don't miss it one day. Every once in a while, a hair does still grow, and I go, I remember you.
I haven't had any like stray hairs on my face yet, but I can't wait. I can't wait to keep them there. I think this is your topic,
Is it?
but I like it.
What is it?
It's this.
It's basically
Getting blocked is a compliment.
Oh, it's another TikTok. Look at that. I've been tricked. I've been trick-talked into a TikTok.
Trick talk.
I've been trick-talked into a TikTok.
Let's call this segment Trick Talk.
Block women.
It's the whole show.
Let's all. Are we gonna watch it?
Yeah, let's do TikTok corner. Trick talk.
Time to trick Annie
All right.
into not talking.
Only block women that they're crazy about. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. The fact that he and his girlfriend had to have a conversation about removing you, that's a compliment. I would never block someone that I'm indifferent about, and neither do men. And only block women that they're crazy about. The opposite of love is not.
So I did bring this one up because obviously it feels like a little bit of a possible, it's a reach, but it's a reach for a win as to my high school ex-boyfriend blocking me on.
He's scared of you. That's a restraining order. It's different. Okay, this is like his house. You're
That is a good
blocked.
point,
He's
Esther.
worried about himself.
I actually do think you're right, but I just wanted to share a possible
I have an
different.
idea. Why don't you offer him a part in your movie?
It's kind of based on him.
Wait, I think there is some truth to this though, because
Yeah.
I'd say that if, like for me, if I was really asking my boyfriend never to speak to someone again, it's probably because poses the biggest threat. Like I am so insecure about it. But I've been blocked. I've been blocked by my ex, and when he got with his new chick, figured it was more her thing, and I don't know, he probably just like wanted to be like respectful of her, but I know that she was definitely very worried about me.
Was it like just kind of out of nowhere that you got blocked, or were you
Out of nowhere.
Was it
Because,
before he took the tits out?
God, I really I think it's because she was somebody who got in the middle of our relationship, and she was trying to so when we eventually broke up and they got together, she has a little bit of protection, I think.
Well, they get scared because they know that
Yeah.
what they did. They know what could happen.
But no, I got blocked maybe like a week after him and I had like a great talk. We were just like, hey, like we were together for 4.5 years. Like let's stay cool. Not like best friends, but you know, if we run into each other, hey, what's up? And he was like, I'm really proud of you. Like, great to see you like doing so well, blah, blah. And it was, next thing you know, it was like blocked on all platforms.
That's
That's the girl.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't
It's
think
okay
that's gonna-
though, but because how long ago was that? Are you still blocked now?
Yeah, I'm still blocked.
Yeah, they just forgot.
But it's weird because like I checked too. I was like, oh, maybe it's just him. But then she blocked me off of everything. I'm like, I'm not actively like searching or like wanting to partake. Like we're broken up. I broke up with him. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it sucks too for her, especially. It's like that doesn't really solve the
It doesn't.
problem, you know?
Yeah.
It will help though, because you can like get out of. You get over people when you don't see them. Like if you have to keep seeing them, it is kind of like
yeah. But if you have to force someone to do that,
he cheated. They were in a relationship, and then she got him while they were dating. So it's like it was overlap. So
Yeah, there was
it was
overlap.
already a bad.
I'm not saying they're right because that's like a shitty way to start a relationship. But it's just if you can block someone, then you eventually will forget about them because they're just gone from your life.
Right.
And then you can't look at them. Because I had to do that. I blocked my exes for a little bit, and then they're not blocked now. I don't care now.
Okay, but my argument to that would be that if you have to force someone to block someone, like it's already a bad situation.
Well,
like,
it's already a bad situation because they fucking cheated. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like he isn't trustworthy.
I
I
know.
actually think he is though, and he was really into her. And I had a talk with her saying like, hey, like beep beep, like this relationship is over. I understand there was like what do you call it? Overlap? Is that what you call
like
it?
an overlap.
But I'm like, I am not interested in him and
I
getting
know.
back with him. Like, can everything just be cool? And she didn't.
But sometimes girls want there to be that. Like that makes their man hotter. Like, right? If she, you know, it's like she wants to think that you are maybe like pining over him or something like that. Because I've had that too with an ex where it's like the girl that he ended up with was like so harsh and crazy to me. And I'm like, I don't want him. Like he is yours. It's fine.
She was just pretending that you liked him still
Yes,
to like make herself feel good.
Yes, 100%.
You're like-
I was like, dude, there's no fight here. Like,
Right.
he's yours, but she wanted there to be a fight so bad. And then the next guy she dated, she stole him from a girl too.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
like her thing.
Okay, so here's where I think for me at least, I needed to have that talk with her because him and I were still living together. And so I thought it was just the correct thing to do to be like, yo, he's not coming here. We're not hooking up. There's no vibe. We're breaking up. The boxes are packed. But I don't know. I just think that that was so unnecessary only because it's like, I'm not after him, homegirl. Like I'm like, that chapter's closed. I stayed friends with an ex I dated when I was like much, much younger. And we were like in our late 30s now. And every time he like recalls his past, he always talks about cheating on me. And while we were in a relationship, I never.
It's actually so funny though.
Like we were together for like 4 years, and I never thought he cheated on me. I was so sure that this person, I was like, no, like we live together. Like
I know. Wouldn't you just rather not know? I'm like, just lie to me.
No,
Like
that's
you
what I'm
lied to me
saying.
forever. Like
because it fucks with my head. I'm like, oh,
then it makes you not trust other people.
It makes me not trust myself and my intuition because I'm like, how did I just go to sleep at night thinking this boy loves me so much? All the while he was literally like he couldn't stop fucking other girls.
I'm always so shocked when I find someone cheating on me. I'm always like, what? Like because I feel like trust is a choice that you just like decide to trust people. And that's just how I've always looked at it. So I'm never snooping for bad things. Like I always am like, if I've gone into a guy's phone, it's like for some other reason. And then I'm like, oh my God, what? You're cheating on me?
See, but that because of things like that and because of people coming forward and telling me that type of information, that's all I do is snoop.
Yeah.
Like I don't respect people's privacy.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have the person tell me after. It was just like after the breakup, everyone else just assumed I knew. And I'm like, oh, okay. But even then I was like, I don't think that's true. But looking back, I'm like,
in high school, my teacher told me like, oh, it must be so hard for you to. I was like, what? No clue. But they were all banging us, so it makes sense.
I do want to say one other thing about the blocking video, which is like, it is, and I have like a more toxic interpretation of it than yours, which I really liked, of like it's for you to not see them, but it is a little bit like of a flex if someone blocks you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I guess like I'm just too much for you to handle. Sorry.
I think so. I get a giggle out of it if someone like.
Well, I've been blocked by like girls. When girls block me, it's like they're like, you don't get access to me. But then I'm like, I will very fast be over you. Like the minute I go like, oh, you're not like,
yeah,
your Instagram's not even fun. It's not like you're like doing funny things that I'm like, it's like, oh, I don't get to see the flyer of the show you're on.
Right. It's like they're not punishing you. Well, what I find is whenever I do have like that dark instinct where I'm like, I just don't like this person, I want to block them. Like it always comes from a place of having no control and having no ability to like express or do anything. So it's like the last resort. And I try to never do it, but like, it comes from a place of weakness. It's like, I'm just so mad. There's nothing else I can do. I'm going to block them. Like, it's not good.
100%. Even the way I was saying it, like where it's like, I can't trust myself to not go on your page.
Right.
You know, like I have like an addiction right now. I have a habit of like checking your thing. So I'm just going to cut that habit off by blocking you.
That's smart.
But it is like, it all doesn't fucking matter. I'm just working on like, Sosie Bacon was on and she did like our tarot cards. And both of us got one that was like about not like reacting, not having to defend yourself, not like just like letting it go.
Letting go
That's a
of
good
like
one.
my revenge fantasies, basically. You know, like life will take care of that for you.
Yeah.
Like everyone has their, you know, comeuppance at some point.
The Taylor Swift song Karma, pretty good. Off the new album. It really, really applies here.
Have you seen Nikki, speaking of?
No.
She's in town.
Oh.
Oh, she's not in your movie? That was
No.
me. I was fishing. I was like, what's she in town for?
You're like, Nikki, have you seen Esther?
Carlos, thank you so much for letting me eat you out today.
That was so
Please let me
cute.
return the favor.
Whoa. Bad
One of
Friends
these
Court?
days, you know, here's the thing. One of these days, I'm just gonna say yes, and then I don't know how you would react.
I'll react in a good way.
Imagine seeing that head between your legs. Oh my God. What is this, Benjamin Franklin eating me out?
Wait, don't you guys just want to see that for real? I'll FaceTime you.
Yeah, wait, you have
I
to.
do not. Can I just say I don't want to be on that FaceTime?
Annie,
I'll
you
block
have
this
to-
when I block all of
Wait,
you.
hang on. You know what we're gonna have to do with Annie? We're gonna have like, you know, that one movie where they open up. We're gonna force your eyes
Clockwork
open.
Orange.
Right, Clockwork
Oh, that was
Orange.
cute when you did that.
We're gonna force your eyes open like this. We're gonna
Why
tape
she look
them,
even hot like that too?
That's-
I was like, I want to fuck her eye holes. I was like, I want to stick my dick in her high sockets.
and I'm gonna make you see Carlos' bald head inside,
In between you.
like I'm birthing a baby.
That'll be her.
Like that. That's what we're gonna do to you.
That will be my reaction.
And you know what? On that note, to our slugs, thank you so much for joining us every single week. We love you. We live for you. We die for you. Please don't forget to join us for the live stream. There's some plans.
There may be a stream or two.
There's drugs. There's experimentation with young women.
Sex, drugs,
With
rock
young
and roll.
women, why are you doing that?
Us, we're young. We're just young women experimenting. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.